Reading Notes on the Staffs, starring Middle C. Here's the staff. It's like a graph, but just 5 horizontal lines. A note can be either in between 2 lines or have a line running through it. To have a complete musical picture, and for music on the piano, we use 2 staffs, each with its own special clef symbol on it. In the middle of the 2 staffs, we have the note middle C. Here's middle C written by the treble clef. That would be played by the right hand, and this note is a whole note which lasts 4 beats. Here's my right thumb playing middle C. Here's middle C written by the bass clef. Same exact note. Written here, it would be played by your left hand. And here is my left thumb playing middle C. Here are those notes written down. You notice that each note either has a line running through it or is in between 2 lines. Of course, you can see there's an extra line that we write whenever we write middle C. So D is really in between 2 lines, one of which isn't written out right now. So C is a line note here, D is a space note, E is a line note, F is a space note, and G is a line note. In fact, G is on the second line from the center, and you can see that what we call the G clef is also based around that second line from the center. So that symbol there is called the treble clef or the G clef since it highlights the note G. Here are those notes written down. My thumb was on middle C, and it went down to my pinky being on F. And you can see that the 2 dots of the bass or the F clef highlight the line where F is. Again, the second line from the middle. The key term to remember is just middle C. If my right thumb is on middle C and I go up, I count up C, D, E, F, G. And if I put my left thumb on middle C and go down 5 notes, I get C, B, A, G, F. Remember, the pattern of the white keys on the keyboard is just 7 notes long. If we start on C, we have 7 different notes before we come back to C. We can represent that recurring pattern by arranging the notes around in a circle. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It keeps on going as we move up and down the keyboard. So you see, if we start on F and go every other note, we spell out a word, F, A, C, E. Some people also remember the notes like that. There are 3 faces in the bass and treble clefs. The first 2 are all on spaces, and then the one that goes from the bass clef to the treble clef is all on lines, including middle C. Here are those same notes on the keyboard. So going back to our original graphic, for the treble clef we see middle C and the C above it, and we also notice that the highest note on the staff there is a G. Looking at the bass clef, again we see middle C and the C below it in a symmetrical position to the C in the treble clef. And we see the lowest note of the staff is also an F. So the bass clef we can think of as the F clef, the treble clef as the G clef. One final cosmic galactic thought. We represent time the same way we represent notes on the keyboard. 7 names that keep repeating, and we can arrange those names in a circle. We'll be seeing some other circles in music, so stay tuned.